Introducing the SLK Evo Power and Evo Control Pickleball Paddles. SLK targets entry-level and seasoned players alike with significant improvements made to their Max and XL designs. Thermoform construction fortifies the Evo paddles with excellent durability, feel, and of course power. The controls utilize the 16mm Rev control core, where the Evo powers receive a more lively 13mm Rev power core, with all 4 paddles being paired with the same ultra spin-friendly T700 raw carbon composite fiber surface. Ranging in weight from 7.8 to 8.2 ounces, along with the choice of the XL's extra reach or the Max's more maneuverable feel, provides the means to fine-tune the performance of each Evo paddle. I really enjoyed this playtest of all 4 of these paddles. Throughout the time, I did establish a firm favorite out of the bunch. What were your thoughts? Yeah, I thought they definitely lived up to their names, and the control offers a ton of control. Too much for me, I'm more of a control player, so I actually enjoyed the help I got from the power versions of the paddles. And in the control, I usually go with the squarer shaped paddle, but I prefer a more elongated shaped. With this much control, I needed a little bit of help and a bit more leverage on my shots, especially on the serve and when I was deep in the court. But with the power, I felt like the ball came off nicely. I was able to provide the control because that's what I like to do. And then I just got enough help from the paddle to really help me do what I wanted to do with the ball. How about you? Well, I will reflect pretty much the same thing. I normally prefer elongated design. It was no different here. I did enjoy the powers a little bit more with the 13mm core. I felt like even though it was more powerful, I had more control and command over my shots from any part of the court. Now, I know we're big time into control, spin, and value, taking into account that these paddles are priced right around $100. What do you think about that? I mean, I think they are a dynamite deal. They're really nice playing paddles. If you want to get a ton of control, the control is going to give it to you for sure. And then if you want a little bit of help on your shots like I do, then I would look at the power. I thought spin was pretty decent. I wouldn't say they're spin monsters, but I was getting ample spin to get my ball dipping into the target area I wanted it, I was aiming at. And then I really liked the power when I was up and I was dinking, because it just helped push that ball. I didn't have to do anything. And if I wanted to work hard, I'd do something else for a living. So I had a really fun time just playing pickleball and letting that power paddle help me out. Was there anything about these paddles that was a drawback, or anything you could say as a knock? Yeah, too much control from the control for me, not enough power, especially on serve. I just felt like my serve was sitting with this paddle and was really attackable for the returning team. And then also when I was pushed back, if I wanted to try and drive the ball, I just really didn't with these paddles. I would just look to hit a nice third shot drop and then come in behind it. With the power, I felt like I was getting that zip. And so definitely the choice I would go, and I would probably play the squarish shape there, the elongated shape with the controls. Very nice. And for me, I really enjoyed the all-court performance. Did prefer the powers, especially elongated. But if I'm going to give one knock, and this sounds like I'm being a little bit of a baby, they are really economically priced paddles. It would be the handle. I know Chris and I are kind of finicky about the feel, length, shape of a pallet. It could be a little bit better, but at the same time, these are just dynamite paddles for my game. I would say particularly this elongated one is as good as a paddle gets for me at almost any price. If I throw in the economics of the situation, it's definitely a great paddle for my game. And for anything else pickleball related, be sure to visit pickleballwarehouse.com or totalpickleball.com.au.